The NBA playoffs continue on EA Sports. Tonight, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They lead this finals 3 games to none. And the impressive win in Game 3 means they are well on their way to moving on.
And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle. So now on the other side, this is a test about who you are as a basketball team. Do you have the resolve to fight back? Or are you resigned to the fact that this one's just about over?
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Giannis in control of the basketball. We're just underway in game number 4. Screen coming. Whoa, Chris Middleton, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Bledsoe with the basketball. They're looking to make something happen. Middleton. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Simmons to Embiid. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Bledsoe to Lopez. Oh, had him going there for a second. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons into the front court. Down by 1. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Bucks at the controls. To Lopez. Brogdon. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Adetokunbo. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down 3. To Adetokunbo. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Simmons with it. Gonna run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nope, first one does not go. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Joel Embiid, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Middleton. Has a chance, knocks it down, off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Stuffs it down with authority.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Amir Johnson swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Runner's good there.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To Middleton. To DiVincenzo. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Joel Embiid. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. We're 1 quarter down in Game 4. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. McConnell. Bucks basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Brogdon. Fine to shoot. Brogdon can't connect.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Trying to cash in, Eric Bledsoe. He's 2 for 2 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 11. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Sixers have the basketball. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Joel Embiid sends it away. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. McConnell. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Bledsoe with it up top. Right now, down 7. It was right there. Tyler Zeller sends it away. And he'll go to the foul line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Lopez. Brook Lopez. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. To McConnell. And scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Dario Saric rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Eric Bledsoe. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Bucks at the controls. Probing the defense. Joel Embiid knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To Bledsoe. Has a look. Can't connect.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Bledsoe. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It stays with Milwaukee. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Greek Freak for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Screen coming. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Can't convert the free throw. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Brogdon to Adetokunbo. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Tough make through traffic.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Lopez to Brogdon. Bledsoe, now 4 for 9.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Simmons, great feed, slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy, because leads can evaporate quickly.
That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Redick to Covington. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side, on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
To Covington. And he finishes at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Brogdon. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Down to 5 on the 24. Won't go. Redick with it. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Redick with it. Looking to make something happen. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. Can't connect. Throws it down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle.
Hey, double screen.
Short jumper won't go down. To Embiid. And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
McConnell. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
I got him. Here we go. You're on the island now.
Short jumper off the mark. Third quarter comes to an end, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Bucks basketball. Bledsoe to Middleton. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Whoa, Chris Middleton looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. To Covington. John Henson tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Joel Embiid. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Philadelphia with the basketball to Embiid. Count the basket inside. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. Middleton to Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Bledsoe to Middleton. Joel Embiid pins it. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Brogdon. Can't connect from in close.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
The Bucks at the controls. Not done yet. To Covington. Stuffs it down with authority.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Rises for the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bledsoe to Lopez. Bledsoe to Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Goes to the left side. Middleton. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Covington. Just off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. To Antetokounmpo. Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Shot clock winding down. Antetokounmpo won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
17-footer at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. the 76ers, have every reason to celebrate right now. But they know their job isn't done till they've made friends with that Larry O'Brien trophy. They'll be representing the East on their way to that goal. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bucks weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Milwaukee Bucks can look back at this game and point to their poor transition defense as the primary reason for today's loss. Too often, they found themselves out of position once the outlet passes were finding their intended targets.
Player of the game.
Simmons is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Dana Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.